I so badly want to leave Helios equipped, but this Sentinel looks nothing like its picture, so I have to try this thing out. I haven't used it, I haven't upgraded it. We'll attack the first person in range. Where is it? There it is. Scan life forms is +1 maximum active. Now, if we're being brutally honest, at this point, it's January. And I recorded this back when it came out in November. This Sentinel is useless. Or at least I thought it was useless. And I was trying to figure out how you're supposed to show this thing. Now, it was supposed to be a helping hand for the conservation things for the animals. It was going to scan them. It was going to do all these new wonderful things. And it didn't do them. It scans fish. Not even a joke. With scan aquatic life forms and scan matter, these are the mods for this thing. It reveals hotspots within 100 meters and applies... Oh! Okay, I have wasted so much time because this Sentinel actually has a huge purpose. And it doesn't actually say it works just on Orb-Vallis. This mod instantly made this Sentinel ridiculously useful. And I may have read this wrong, but every 30 seconds it's supposed to show containers on the minimap. It hasn't shown these, and I've been standing here for a bit now. Oh, there it is. You can see them. They've appeared on the map for... It should be 8 seconds they will stay there for and then go away. It is just as easy to jump back into Fortuna and go and have a look, and it's Scan Matter, the other ability. Within a 60 meter range, containers are revealed on the minimap for 8 seconds every 30 seconds. I was close. I think I actually got it right. It lasts for 8 seconds and it's every 30. I might have said 60 seconds now I think about it. I honestly can't remember, even though I just did that. I'm just thinking about this and doing quick math. Even in a polarized slot, Animal Instinct, yes, it may be constant, but it's half the radius, and it will take up 3 times as many points, because in a polarized slot that's going to need 6. This uses 2. If you can honestly wait, it's not even 30 seconds if you think about it. If it's every 30 seconds, it'll display it for 8 seconds. That means the gap between them is going to be 22 seconds, where your radar is not going to be full of resource drops. Yeah, that could be really useful, because it's going to save points, and that means you don't have to polarize it as much, or former it as much, I should say. On the minimap, you can see a fish. That's a hotspot. Oh, 2 fishies. And a bunch of... You need to really go away now. And you. And you. Stop scaring away my fish. It displayed something over there, and yeah, I've got to remember to cut that out. Hopefully by watching this, I'll remember to cut it out. Now what it's supposed to do is, if it drops the die, which is the 3rd thing here on the bottom right, then I should be able to see the fish. But what is it right now? It's warm, so I can't drop the long... Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the actual fish. Oh my gosh. I just said it's warm. These guys won't spawn. The Longwinder spawns in warmth. What was I thinking? Oh, I'm an idiot. But it works. I'm actually really amazed that it works. The one thing that is kind of annoying me to bits is these guys up there, and they're really, really poor aim. And now they start to hit me. Typical. Is the Sentinel actually firing up there? It's not. But it works! Okay, how much warmth do we have left? I cannot read that map while being shot to bits. I'm going to go over here and try and get this to work properly, because now... I can't believe I forgot. I'm going to have to leave that in just to make a complete fool of myself and those who've gone to the comment section and said, oh, you can't say that, the Longwinders spawn in warmth. Yes, they do, and I realised that as soon as one spawned. It spawns in warmth, not in the cold. The cold is what it is going to now. No? Yes, it is. Because them things are starting to spawn again. It's literally just gone cold, hasn't it? Yes. Oh, I do this every time. I come fishing and this happens, but it works. I cannot believe that this has been a thing for 2 months and I have not used it. It's been a perfect tool for fishing and I haven't used it. I've been using the luminous things in the bottom right and I feel so stupid now. It's literally written in the mod for the Sentinel. It'll make the fishies glow. Yay, there's one. So it does work in the plains, even if it is very, very, very laggy on spawning the fish. I don't know where the fish are, but that was one. The hotspots don't appear on the minimap on the plains. That is a hotspot. That weird bubbly formation there, which isn't appearing on the map, even if I jump straight over it. The fish, however, was that a fish over there? I don't know. The fish do work. It's just, there's one. I was actually starting to worry there because I was just at the other side of the water and one spawned in probably a few minutes. Yep. Yes, please. Honestly, the only real downside to it is it doesn't show the hot spots around the lake here and around the coastline. I tend to go either here where the dead shark is or over here to do the fishing by the coastline, because this one's full of enemies. This can have enemies around it. That seems to be the quietest, and so does this. But it's not actually the quietest. Enemies do still spawn here more than they do on Orb Vallis, which makes it painful, but I just wish that the hot springs actually spawned on here and was seeable with the Sentinel. That would make the Sentinel so much more useful. Whereas at the minute, yeah, it just keeps doing things like this, completely ignoring enemies. But it is still useful for fishing. If it had the plains on here, it would have been the perfect Sentinel. I think I may actually start using this every time I go fishing, because saving resources means you don't have to keep coming to the plains to capture things and actually build those, and it is just going to save a lot of time on building things. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.